guys. Can't we just get along here? We're one team.
Yeah. It's going to be rough for her. She will cry. Mark it down.
We made the Facebook.
Frange, you're excited. Frank Frangi's joining us next segment.
Excited.
We're going to let you do the interview.
We'll let you do the interview. That'd be fantastic.
I can handle that.
Yeah.
By the way, we're now on Facebook, so you will see the punch live. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Watch the face.
Let's move on. It's not supposed to be this long.
That was Pasta Belly. Ironically, I believe he's also a voter. Len Pasquarelli.
Oh,
yes.
What did I call him?
Let's move on or move out.
Pasta belly.
Pasta
I
Belly?
thought Pasquarelli passed.
He did.
Let's hope so.
He did?
Yeah. No, I don't know.
T.O.
Should have.
will not be at the Hall of Fame enshrinement ceremony that Tony Vaselli belongs at. He's going to do it instead at UT Chattanooga. Initially, he spun some release about how he just wanted to be where he made his name. He's finally kind of peeled back the onion and said he's actually doing it, as he says, for guys like Jerry Kramer and maybe himself a little bit who had to wait. Meanwhile, Michael Irvin said he's glad the Hall of Fame will not recognize T.O. during the enshrinement ceremony. So where do you stand? Is the Hall of Fame making the right call by not acknowledging Terrell Owens during the enshrinement ceremony?
All right. This is how this is going to work. We're each going to get 2 opportunities to expand. Okay? You're going to go 1, boom,
Or
1,
expound.
boom. I know. I'm going to expand on the topic.
Okay.
All right. I have been.
You're out of your mind. Sorry.
I have been the biggest apologist / supporter of T.O., the football player and the Hall of Fame worthy guy. He should have gone in year 1. He really should have. There are going to be a lot of great receivers putting up great numbers. Not going to be many that catch T.O. in the production that he gave. So I have been on T.O.'s side through this, but I'm done. I'm out of the T.O. game, and I can see why, based on this immature, petulant, ridiculous decision, he's so hated by anyone that ever came within 12 feet of him. There have been a lot of football players as good or better than T.O. who didn't go in on the first ballot. And it is a crime for this self-aggrandizing idiot to speak for a hardy, real football player like, Kramer or Youngblood or Kevin Green or anyone that had to wait their turn. And if I'm the NFL, I am absolutely not. You don't want to be here? Fine. What is it you're protesting? I mean, it's so classic T.O. It's much worse to me than anything that he ever did as far as crying about his quarterback or doing push-ups in his driveway. T.O.'s an idiot, and I hope and pray that the NFL Network, Fox Sports 1, ESPN, none of them give him even a 5-second mention when his Tennessee Chattanooga ridiculous ceremony takes place.
Yeah, it's listen, you're going for the popular choice, and it's easy to say on the surface. I mean, I think we all agree there's no denying he's a Hall of Fame football player. What he did on the field was incredible. Over 1,000 receptions, 16,000 yards, more than 150 touchdowns. He was an incredible football player. But you speak in these general terms. No football player liked him. Nobody around him liked him. And it's interesting because I spent some time this weekend with someone who knows him very well. And it's one of his colleagues, one of his peers. And I mean, when I say peer, as big a peer as there is, Jacksonville's own Brian Dawkins, who I visited with this weekend, who's going into this Hall of Fame class. So after we were done with the interview, and we're doing an interview for television, and so proud of Brian, the fact that this kid from Jacksonville, Florida, has made it all the way to the Hall of Fame. And if you just spend 5 minutes with him, you can tell why, because the guy still has this flame of intensity that is incredible. But I asked him about, T.O., and he was actually sad about it. And he had couple interesting points. And what he told me was that he goes, I wish T.O. was going to be with us. That's first and foremost. I want him there. Jerry Kramer wants him there. Jerry Kramer waited 45 years, and he's going to be there. He goes, but, he's made his choice. It's unfortunate. He's not going to be there. He said, T.O. is a sort of an enigma. But he played with T.O. Remember, Brian was on that team when T.O. was on the Eagles, and he came back from the broken leg, and he played in the Super Bowl here in Jacksonville, and he had a heck of a football game, and he came back too early to play, but he did not want to miss the Super Bowl. So he talked about him as a football player, second to none. He said, around my kids, he was unbelievable. He goes, I just think that deep down inside, T.O.'s got still has a few things that he needs to work out from a long time ago that he hasn't faced yet.
Well,
And so when you start to see, look, nobody's going to feel sorry for T.O. I get it. I do get it. But we don't. I don't think we know the whole story. And I think in that respect, it at least helps you maybe understand a little bit why and have a little more compassion towards the man and realize that, you know what, it's really his loss. It's his loss.
There's no doubt
about
about
be
that.
There. It's not anyone else's. But what Brian says, once he sets his way, he knew. He goes, he's never going to change.
Why did he want to go into the hall to begin with? I just want to correct. This will be the first of many corrected false narratives during the new rapidly popular WTF. But I never said his teammates didn't like him. I'm just saying those that covered him, those responsible for putting him in, you can see why he's unliked.
I'd like to retort, please. You said anyone within 12 feet of him. Well, that's a big statement. That's a general statement.
And again, I didn't mean teammates, but I will say this. Listen, we can dress this up 1,000 ways. At the end of the day, Terrell Owens is a crybaby jackass. That's what he is. And if you get the call to the Hall of Fame, it's a spit in the face of a warrior like Tony Baselli that you take your road show to Tennessee, Chattanooga. And I'll just, again, close by saying, I just hope the NFL Network, ESPN, Fox Sports, none of them give this guy the attention and the spotlight that he deserves in Canton, where he would have gotten it if he didn't, for the 50th time in his career, put himself above any and everyone associated with the sport.
It's not going to take away 1 minute, 1 second of the excitement of the Hall of Fame, though. And that's where you're wrong. It doesn't matter. It's his choice that he's not there. That's his problem. It's nobody else's problem. For Brian Dawkins and for Jerry Kramer and for all the great, and for Brian Urlacher and whoever else is going, Ray Lewis and whoever else is going into that class, it's not going to take away 1 iota of joy, happiness, and excitement that they're going to have, and the night is for football fans everywhere.
All right, watch the face. Whose take is first? Which take is first?
I love starting the new segment with a W.
So here's what we do. We open it up to the texters for the next half hour, 8 o'clock. We announce today's
Is that what we do?
Yeah, that's what we're doing. I just did that. That just happened. And so we'll do that, and we'll give you the update coming up top of the hour, 8 o'clock.
Don't text and drive, please.
Yeah, and meanwhile, we'll check in with the Fringe.
Oh.
Yeah, as we drop in on SEC Media Days. It's here. Let the madness begin when we return on the Monday Morning Quarterback, divorcemenonly.com.
The drill from the studios at Republic Services. We'll handle it from here.
Visit the all-new 1010XL.com for Hayes Carline's Daily Jaguars blog and Ryan the Hacker Green covering First Coast prep sports throughout the year.
You want to pass up a deal like this?
At 1010XL.com.
This is Stephen Lucy, team physician for Jacksonville University. Baptist Health and Jacksonville Orthopedic Institute are the team behind your team, serving as the official sports medicine provider for Jacksonville University. JOI offers a complete range of orthopedic care and rehabilitation services to keep the Dolphins on the field and in the game. Don't you want to go where the pros go? Visit JOI.net or call JOI 2000.
Scrubbles Express 3-Minute Car Wash, Jacksonville's new full-service car wash located at the Town Center. This is Lauren Brooks, and I loved having my car clean for this weekend. Start in the Scrubbles Tunnel Wash and experience state-of-the-art equipment while enjoying a soapy light show. We use quality soaps and chemicals to keep your vehicle streak-free. Scrubbles 3-Minute Express Car Wash comes with free vacuuming. Each cleaning station is equipped with interior wipes, tire shine, window cleaner, and more. Come visit Scrubbles at the Town Center, and remember, trust the bow tie. You'll know quality once you arrive.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. Holy great deals, Batman. How do we do it? Murray Superstores offer an exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty, so stop paying those big city prices at those big city dealers. Shazam! And we'll trade anything from kitchen mops to laptops. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Your sports superstore. 1010XL, 92.5 FM.
It took me decades to perfect my have my cake and eat it too thing.
Health food tastes bad, they say? Vacations are pricey? What's that? I can't hear you over the deep fried kale chips I'm eating at my son's beach house. I just like having the best of both worlds. That's why I went with AT&T Prepaid. I get a Half My Cake Premium Network for an Eat It Too $25 a month with AutoPay. So I'm talking and texting as much as I want without spending an arm and a leg. And that means I can get my nails done on those arms and legs.
Switch to AT&T Prepaid with no activation fees and no annual contracts, and plans starting at $25 a month with AutoPay. Visit an AT&T store or att.com/prepaid25. AT&T, more for you.